So happy 5-year anniversary, everybody. Started making these videos back in 2014, and I've been pumping them out reliably every year since then, just to keep the fans happy. I even came back and started playing RuneScape again just so I could do that, because I'm all about the fans and appeasing the fans. That's why I'm making this, even on the new YouTube channel, the King Bino channel, as opposed to the old King Bino channel, which was unfortunately removed for receiving about 70 concurrent copyright strikes on videos that were all quite similar, but probably guess what they were. Yeah, it's been a nice year of playing RuneScape for me still. Still grinding away on what's now the Tony Brown account. I think, what was I called last year? I think I was Skinny Penis, 9 Skinny Penis this time last year. Skinny Dick. I don't know, something like that, something with a rude word in it. Yeah, it's changed a bit now. What? I don't actually know what my goals were started last year. I think I was just playing it in general with no stated goal in mind, probably trying to max, but now I've got a bit more of a direction and a goal on the account. Which I was fishing at the start of the year, start of last year. I finished that, and I got 99. I started doing agility straight away, and the plan I think was to do rune crafting after that, because I remember I started alking. I was doing agility so that I would have the magic level to cast the lunar teleport and do astrals right to 99 rune crafting. But then I should probably provide some context to that. While I was doing agility, I started playing my RuneScape 3 account again. And the first thing I did on that account was an absolute buttload of quests. I think I did like 300 quest points, and I got. So yeah, I would have done about 250 quest points in a week, and it was painful, mind-numbing. I hated it, and I did it all while I was doing agility. So I kind of just decided, alright, fuck it. I'm not going to do any more quests on this old school account, so these are the only ones I've got. So you've got the basic free-to-play ones, Imp Catcher, which is potion, the early magic levels, I did Waterfall, made a mystery for early crafting levels, Plague City to unlock the whatever it's called. Ardoin Teleport, Recipe for Disaster. I think I just wanted the chest and Sea Slug fishing levels. Started Tree Gnome Village. Didn't finish it obviously. And Witch's House. Oh, it's hit points also. Yeah. So I'd done those before making the decision, and then when I haven't done any quests since then. And the goal of the account was to just max it without doing any quests and taking on any limitations that gave me. It's been pretty fun, I guess. It's played a lot into my normal style of gameplay, where I don't really like swapping between skills, and I'll just do one thing non-stop until it's done. So I getting back on topic, I did agility, I got 99 in that, and then I did cooking, I think, because I was still questing, so I just wanted to do something lazy, so I did cooking. Did sharks, I think, mostly sharks at the Rusidius range, so I have got some favour. Yeah, I did that there. And I started fletching, but I didn't get very far, because then I finished all my quests and I moved into mining. I did iron to level. Did I do iron the whole way? No, I did some other load because I got the outfit. I think I got the full prospector outfit. Yeah, I did enough mother load to get prospector, and then I just did iron. To level 80. I think it's 80. It was 75 that unlocks Runite, whatever one I did of those two it is, and then I just did blast mine right the way through to 99. Took all the money that I made from that and kicked right into Slayer by the looks of things. I got 75 crafting for Slayer rings, and just straight into Slayer. I'm slowly trying to do farming, but I'm doing it in like the most poverty way possible, where provided I remember that day, I do like 3 papaya, 5 willows, and a Calquat plus a Spory. That's my quote-unquote farm run. It's pretty pathetic to do that every day that I remember to, and it's going to take me check, I can't remember that. I think it's about 200 and something days to get 99 from where I am. Calculated somewhere. Yeah, I started slaying, and it's not very fun a lot of the time because I haven't done any quests, so I can't block any. And there's also the fact that I decided to use Konar for all my Slayer, so I've been done some interesting tasks. I spent a lot of time at the Cave Kraken. As you can see, I've got the 5,603 kills, and I reckon I probably get 255 XP per. Probably kill about 30 an hour max. Actually, no, I've never bothered to track it, so that's 186 hours minimum. I'll probably say closer to 200 hours here at the Kraken. I've been keeping track of all of my tasks that I've been assigned from Konar just because I'm kind of loser, and basically I do fire giants in the stronghold and the Karum dungeon. I don't do them in the catacombs because I don't like the multi-combat there with them. I did cow fights early on just because they were extremely high weight and I had nothing else unlocked, so I've killed about 7,000 cow fights, which to date is still my second highest for any task, but I skip all of them now. I do Anku in catacombs, in the stronghold dungeon, and in the other stronghold dungeon. I think that's all the Ankus you can get. Greater demons I do in Karum and Chasm of Fire. Don't do them in catacombs because of the multi stuff, and I don't do them in Brimhaven because they just shit there. Black demons I did early on, but I skip them now. Trolls I did early on. I skip all of them now. Same for hellhounds. Jellies I do all of my Fennec jellies. I don't do the catacomb ones anymore, just because they've got like high defense and I have to pray and all that kind of stuff. And it's kind of wasteful to do them there. Turoth, I do all my Turoths. Worms, do all my worms. I think that's I think, I'm looking at the numbers right now, so that's my most completed task. Do all of my Kurasks. I did Drakes early on, but I stopped at 3244. Did about 30 tasks of them, but it's exceedingly painful to do them when you haven't started Dragon Slayer. You can't use the shield, you can't drink the potions, so if you get hit by the special, it does about 30 damage, and it's just way too much effort to pay attention to that. Kraken, do all of them, and then I recently Smoke Devils, and I've done all of them so far, just meleeing them. The little ones I tried. Maging the boss with Entangle, because I can't get the ice spell, so I tried Entangle and I just didn't like it. I imagine if I spent longer there I'd get better at it, but I can't be fucked. And yeah, I just for the moment melee the Smoke Devils. Stop when I unlock Hydras because I might range Hydras. I got 75 ranged on like Greater Demons and Fire Giants and Jellies and all those kind of weak pieces of crap when I was slaying. But the problem is I don't. Look what I'm wearing right now. I can't use the imbued Slayer mask, so I have to wear whatever poverty shit is available to me. So that's why maging the thermonuclear was a bad idea. And while I'd like to blow pipe the normal Hydra, just as a way of training ranged, I'm not sure how that will go so far, because other than that, my ranged training method is probably going to be chinning either warped jellies or dust devils. Just straight chinning them. It's going to be kind of miserable, but I can't chin anything else. So yeah, that'll be kind of crap. I think that's everything I've done this year. I got a Switch a few months ago and sat around, did wood cutting. Otherwise I possibly would have been 99 Slayer, but now I did wood cutting, did fletching. Wood cutting was, I did use until use in the woodcutting guild until 90 and the redwoods until 99. In fletching I cut magic longbows and then cut yew longbows and then cut magic longbows to 99. I did all of that while gaming on the Nintendo Switch. Good fun. But yeah, I started smithing, but got bored of what I was doing and started back on Slayer. But the overall goals on the account is just to max it. I only found out the other day that I actually can, but I haven't started Herblore because I can't, because you need the quest. I haven't started Hunter because I can't be fucked. I probably will do it. I'll have to do black or red salamanders the whole time because I can't get a box trap. Kind of crap. And I hadn't started rune crafting because I thought you had to do rune mysteries to actually start the quest, but I found out the other day you don't, and you can still craft runes, you just can't mine the essence and stuff. But I'd already spent about almost a year planning what I was going to do on the account and going through the motions and doing all sorts of dumb, stupid crap like killing 5,000 Kraken bosses and whatever I've done with my farming and only getting my Priya to 68 because I didn't expect to have the income from runecrafting. So I've just decided, fuck it, I'm not going to do runecrafting, can't be bothered. And all of my money is going to come from Slayer and thieving. I'll be doing Pyramid Plunder and Must Farmers for thieving. Decent money. Let's go to smithing. I'll do something till 80 plates, maybe Superheat Gold without the gauntlets, just because it's still 100k magic an hour. Do that to 88 and then do 80 plates from there. Ranged I already talked about. Crafting will be a mixture of glass and dehyde bodies, depending on what's cheap at the time. Fire making, I thought about doing Wintertop, but I might just do Redwoods because they're piss cheap. Magic, no fucking clue. No idea. I was at 84 when I started Slayer, 89 now, as you can see there on the screen. I think I'm going to end up 94 or 95 just from Kraken. I don't know what I'm going to do for magic. Rune crafting I'm not doing. I'll probably do oak. Or this gets cheaper. It is for the punter. I don't know. Yeah, that's I guess both what I've done and what I plan to do on this account. Nothing overly exciting. I play a few hours a day, a couple hours a day, sometimes not at all. Actually, no. really not at all. I normally log in and play for at least an hour a day, just steadily gaming. Been quite pleasant. Got no pressures because I was quite involved in the whole clan community for quite a while there. So it's been nice to just log in and game and not worry about anything. And yeah, still working full time. I finished my last job. Contract ended at the end of February last year. Then I spent 3 months traveling around in Europe because I at the like fifth life experience. I would say quarter life crisis. Where I just wanted to get out and do something. So yeah, I spent 3 months tripping around. Went to the UK. Met up with Trickle up there. It was nice. Hung out a bit. Met up with nobody else because we couldn't be fucked. Through France, went through Italy, Czech Republic, Germany, Denmark, the Netherlands. I hear it's called the Netherlands. You're not allowed to call it Holland anymore. The Netherlands. Went there, went back to the UK, and then flew home. Spent about a month when I got home not doing anything because I couldn't find any work. And then I picked up another job, and that contract is seeing me through until the end of this month, but I am potentially staying on full time there. Find out next week probably how that one pans out. If I don't get that, I'll just look for work elsewhere, hopefully locally, but I'm not against moving to another town. Stay in the country. I did think about moving overseas and working for a couple of years, but the drive to do that left me. So I'm quite content with where I am, and I'm just going to keep grinding away at this account, and I guess I may as well show the rest of the account as well. Capture. Okay. Yeah, this is the. Can't bother doing that. The RuneScape 3 account. So I started this back in like 2015 or something, and I was very slowly maxing it. I'd play like a month at a time and then get sick of it and stop playing. But I finally maxed it in, like June. It's about in June. And then I'm 1.5 bill now. I did. Is this higher than my old school account? Maybe. No. And when I maxed, I did a whole lot of fires. So I've got 150 mil attacking strength, 200 mil invention, closing in on prayer, fire making, getting there. I did a lot of fishing, 103 mil, so I did that at the waterfall while I was gaming on the Switch, and still kept doing it afterwards, but I finally stopped because I just do the daily Wobbegongs, and that should eventually get me to 200 mil if I stick to playing this account for long enough. And then obviously I'm mining at the moment. I tried Cradlets, but I can't be bothered putting in that much effort, so yeah, I'm just camped out here doing the Siren Stones when I'm not online for more than 2 hours. If I am online for about 2 hours or more, I'll go do Vias, but yeah, pretty lazy account. Still do the DG dailies. Done a bit of wood cutting, I guess. Yeah, the account's pretty boring. I never actually, ever since that 1 week of doing all the quests, I haven't really put any effort in. I just concentrate on this account mostly because I enjoyed it quite a bit more, I suppose. yeah, I don't. I'm gonna say I think that's all I wanted to say, but to be honest, I said a whole lot more than I came into this intending to say. I was hoping to wrap this up in about 10 minutes, saying still playing Rainy, still grinding, not doing quests, stupid retard limited account with 100 still, but that changed when all of these other ones are 99. I don't know. Happy 2020, have a good year, I suppose.